Hey guys, what's up? This is Jeff. I'm going to do this video here on things to know about living in Hawaii. I live on the Big Island. I've been to Kauai, Maui, and Oahu. Um, so yeah, I've been here since 2014. I moved here because when I first visited here, I just loved it. Obviously, most people say that, and that live here, and yeah. So first and foremost is you're always going to be from the beginning you get here. You're always going to be kind of a guest. If you're not born and raised here or haven't lived here throughout your childhood, you are a guest here to most people, in most people's eyes, which is fine, because that's what you are. You can, get settled in, and that's not a problem. That's not hard to do. It's just you have to understand that there's locals here, just like any other place, and you have to you don't have to like kiss butt or whatever, but you got to be respectful, and they'll be respectful back. Aloha is alive here. If you're egotistical, or you got this complex of superiority that you bring with you, or that things are going to be the same way they are in your hometown, that's the wrong approach. That's not respect. That's like coming here thinking that you can change the world. You can't do that. So just blend in is the best thing that I could say, first and foremost. Number two is learn a little bit of history about the Hawaiian Islands and how Hawaii became part of America, who King Kamehameha was, who Queen Liliuokalani is, and learn about some of the history of Captain James Cook and where he comes from, where he fit into the puzzle, and some of the animosities that exist, as far as you'll hear the term haole. That's not very often used. There is a little bit of animosity towards people who are haoles, which basically translates to foreigner, someone who's not from here. One of the things that I was told when I came here is they said, if things come up missing, it's probably because of something that you've done to attract that, because people here believe in the stigma of the island is that the island either wants you here and keeps you here, or it just kicks you off and makes your life hell. I don't know. I don't usually get into the superstitious side of it, but I don't just scoff off the stories of and traditions and beliefs of the locals. There's many stories that you'll hear. Night marchers, the story of Pele, and you don't have to believe it, because they say it's mythical. But you don't have to be disrespectful and write it off as complete fraud and fake, because the more you know, the more you can become in tune with and conscious about. And that's one of the reasons why you're probably coming to Hawaii, is not to be so corporatized and duplicated like the McDonald's lifestyle. You're coming here to kind of enlighten yourself, and some people who are into yoga, I'm not, but heighten their chakras. So things to know outside of the history of the islands and the people and the relations of the society. It is pretty expensive here. Yeah, it's pretty expensive here because everything's got to be imported. Oahu is really crowded place. Maui is really expensive and kind of crowded. And both islands are small. The Big Island has a smaller population and way more things to do as far as outdoor stuff than those other two islands. As beautiful as they are, they're resorty, resort style and all that. That's cool. But the Big Island of Hawaii has a lot to see and do. And I get out there. I have a friend. He's him and I. He's like my adventure buddy, and I have other people that I go hang out with. We've really gone to a lot of places and still have places that we need to go see on this island. I mean, I'll give you a list of just a couple things that people like to do here, or well, going to the beaches, white sand beaches on the Kohala coast, black sand beaches on the south coast, um, snorkeling, water activities, days at the beach, definitely something that you can do every weekend, and it's nice. The water here is pretty warm. Not, I mean, it's not warm, but it's not cold. It's tolerable. You can see through it. You can see fish. Oh, one thing I have to say is, do yourself a favor. Leave very little carbon footprint here. Get a water bottle. That don't buy water bottles and go through a couple water bottles a day. Pop cans if you can avoid it. Get like recycle. Like think consciously of like that we're on an island and that like you want to preserve the island's natural beauty. So try to be cool like that. I'm not trying to be all new age, hippie, la la, whatever you want to call it, but I'm just saying, it is pretty cool, as they would say here, is pono, which is kind of like righteous. It's a good thing to be. You want to be like a good person. You want to do things that you would find, basically treat people how you would want to be treated, and treat the land, what they call the aina. If you hear the term aloha aina, that means like the land, love the land. That means take care of the land. Don't desecrate the land for because you can, or because you would, or pick up trash. If it's not yours, pick it up. You don't have to do that, but that's pono. That's going that extra step. That's aloha. If you are living here, so aloha is, it's basically, if you come the way it was described to me by some of the locals, and you'll get variations of aloha, but in simple terms is like, if you come to a four-way stop at the same time as somebody who's not from here or something, you let them go graciously, smiling, and that's kind of like the concept. It's just being very like caring of them, the people, like being kind-hearted. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. So you want to bring that spirit out in you to care about other people, to smile, and to be, because everyone here is, the reason you're probably wanting to move here is because people are friendly. So it does come natural here. It's not something that you're going to have to like work extra hard at, but this is not, typically it's not the island of a-holes. Let's see here. So we've already touched on the food being expensive and other products being expensive. Becoming a member of Amazon Prime if you should need anything. I would say probably move here with like just your duffel bag and start over. So whatever you got, just sell it. Just sell it. Sell it, all of it. Take the money and go to like the secondhand store, go to the garage sales, maybe even go to Walmart or Target to get the various different things to fill in the gaps. Because people, they'll come here, they'll buy things, they'll sell it. So just kind of like recycle like that. You don't need to bring your own stuff on a boat and bring your own car. It's going to cost you $1,000 here, $1,000 there. Just take all that money, sell it all, take that $2,000 and just do your house up with that $2,000. No point in trying to hold on to material items. I mean, you can do it, but that's just my recommendation. Let's see here. That's pretty much the basics as far as like the recreation stuff. There's so much to do. I mean, depending on what island you move to, it's a really nice lifestyle. Jobs here are actually, you can find jobs here. You know, if you're a pretty solid person, you can find a job pretty easily, especially on the where I live here in Kona, Hawaii. It's pretty good to find jobs because they're hiring. They like responsible people who are, you know, pretty much responsible and dedicated. So there is work here. That's pretty much everything. So I hope you enjoy your opportunity to stay here for however long you wish to stay. And just remember, be aloha, be kind to the people around you, be gracious to the people around you, um, treat the locals with respect, and they'll treat you with respect. Don't bring your, if you have a cocky attitude or a disrespectful attitude, leave that where you're coming from. You get here for a new beginning. Be cool, okay? And they'll be cool with you. Everybody. You know, you'll even get to a point where you'll see how some of the mainland people get off the cruise ship, and you can see what it is that the locals and the people that live here, they don't really care for, which is the just the kind of like hit it hard and, you know, pollute and do all this and that. By the way, sunscreen, that actually kills coral reefs. So if you're lightly complected like myself, get a rash guard. You know, wear some. If you got to wear sunscreen, I mean, I'd say try not to wear sunscreen because it's not good for the coral reef. But get a rash guard. Those you can pick those up in the stores, and yeah, just lighten the load, live aloha, and be cool. All right, see ya.